South Philadelphia, Wells Fargo Center. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, channeling the spirit of our founding fathers, there's a future here in Philadelphia.
Well, after 4 years of tanking, they finally have generational talent. Look out for these guys. They're on the up and up.
As Sixers fans, it's been worth the wait, and we're ready to go. The wait is over in this one. The Celtics control the tap. Irving to Rozier. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Jimmy Butler, couple of free throws on the way. A career 83% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Irving with the basketball. Down two. Shot from the lane won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jarring is only going to escalate.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Irving. It's denied by Embiid.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Joel Embiid. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Here's Irving into the front court. Down 6. Finish that.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
2 points. The assist from
Kyrie with the rock.
Johnson.
To Horford. Hayward. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in, so it's time to get going.
Butler into the front court. 8-2 our score. Simmons, his first effort, off the mark. Gets it in the left corner. Embiid says, not this time. That's out. Last touch by Joel Embiid. Time to shuffle things up. Matthews. Irving. That's off the side of the rim, short. To Simmons. Butler. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Ball's controlled by Boston. Irving. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it, within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those that dropped earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
To Simmons. For 3, Ben Simmons. Tough make there. Not much more the defender could have done.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Simmons with the denial.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Matthews. Horford. Add 2 points to the board.
This 11-year veteran has emerged as a uniquely stabilizing force for any team he plays on. He may not ever win a prize for his fiery oratory, but his steady demeanor is part of what makes him invaluable.
Irving into the front court, trailing by 4. Has a look. Tatum's shot no good. Philadelphia with the basketball. Simmons. Not that time. Matthews. Now pass stolen by the Sixers. To Butler. Driving right to the basket. Simmons. Oh, Ben Simmons. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Substitutions, Philadelphia.
That's blocked by Johnson.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Cashes in for 2.
Used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
The assist from number 20, Gordon Hayward.
Sixers control it. Butler. Not that time. He misses. To Marcus Morris. Hayward to Stevenson. Trying to cash in. Hayward unable to connect. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim. Long key from 3/4 court. We're through one at Wells Fargo Center with the Sixers on top. We're back with more after this. You're watching a Saturday matinee edition of the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Markelle Fultz to Butler. 4-3. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good.
Defense. Defense, let's go.
Stevenson.
Watch that cutter.
To Marcus Morris. Boston with 4 to shoot. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Gordon Hayward at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 82%. First one goes down. second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Butler from long range. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. It's good.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Redick. Smothering D. Celtics have it. Stevenson to Marcus Morris. Hayward. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Fultz into the front court. Minute gone by in this second quarter. To Hayward. The shot almost. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Fultz to Butler. Going to launch beyond the arc. You on top. Jimmy Butler. Contested three. He buries it.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
To Butler. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Embiid to Butler. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Markelle Fultz forcing that one there. Well defended. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
And hits the first free throw. Two for two on that trip. To the basket is Butler, but he can't finish. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
The drive, right to the basket. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Play is stopped. Timeout Boston as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 12, Terry Rozier.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Deep left corner. Redick. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Easy path to the rim.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
And he buries it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Nothing going here on that drive. A drive by Butler, but his shot won't fall. Boston with the basketball. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. To Embiid. He gets it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Rozier with it. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
To Butler. Beyond the arc for three. And Jimmy Butler all in stride. Catch and shoot three is good. There's a toughness he learned under Tibbs at 2 stops, and no question, that rubs off on younger players.
There is something that Jimmy Butler does that no other player in the NBA does. He gets into your psyche. He gets into your head each and every possession. He enjoys the process of the fight. Every single blow. There is a pleasure in the pain.
Irving. Now a steal by Philly.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Reset here. Let's see what they do. There it is, Al Horford. He's 2 for 2 now.
No fading on that shot, strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. Butler buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Jumper's good. The pass taken away. They'll let one fly from half court. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Sixers out in front.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The 76ers have the lead, but not by much. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers. For the Philadelphia 76ers, the Celtics are within striking distance at the half. I love the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impressed me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics.
Game track.
Bench points. The NBA season is long, and these days, starters take rest days. And that's why it's so important to have bench players that can be productive like we're seeing here today.
Player of the half.
Butler really showed off his court vision in the first half. When he's able to get the ball moving like that, his team can be tough to stop.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Simmons fires the three. Al Horford snares the rebound. Irving to Hayward. stopped by Embiid.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Kyrie Irving, now 3 for 9. If he keeps playing like this, we all may believe that the earth is indeed flat.
And that's what you love about Kyrie. He's constantly probing. He's probing on the court by maintaining his dribble, and then also probing off the court with saying lines like the earth is flat. The fact that that was on the cover of every magazine, the headline of every social media title, goes to show you that Kyrie is great at hijacking your amygdala both on and off the court.
And stuffs it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Count it. And the foul. He's going to the line for a free throw.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Ben Simmons at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. 56% for his career. Missed the foul shot. Kyrie across the timeline. The deficit now up to 5. Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. To Hayward. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense. Hayward. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Butler. Here's a chance from long range. Tatum grabs the rebound. Almost. And he's not getting the call. To Butler. Fires the 3. Not that time. Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys down 3. Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Simmons the last to touch.
Take care of the ball.
Hayward.
I got
Irving. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. To Embiid around the perimeter. Butler. Can't get the bounce. Irving goes to the right side. To Irving. Rebound taken by the Sixers. To Embiid. Joel Embiid. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Irving with the basketball. 5-point game. Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Butler. For 3, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Good. Off a spin.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Butler to Simmons. 4-3. Hayward the rebound. Celtics have it. Kyrie Irving for 2. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. Butler. Celtics able to clear the board. Here's Irving into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. To Hayward. Gordon Hayward. That's it's done. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better. Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. To Butler.
Double team. Here we go.
He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
You know, every time I watch Jimmy Buckets, the tenacity he plays with on the defensive end, it just reconfirms the fact that he's been named an All-Star 4 times. He shot a career best 47% from the field in 2017-18. So when you think about trying to lock him up, you have to limit his touches, and you have to force him to catch the ball with his back to the basket. Make him put the ball down on the ground and make contested shots, because if you don't, Jimmy Butler will cut you apart.
Morris with a shot, no good. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The 76ers have the lead. It's the Celtics with the ball as we start this fourth quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Wide open look, won't go. Celtics have it. To Rozier. Rozier rocking the rim.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
Fultz with the basketball. Lead is 2. From long range, it takes a lot to keep this young man under wraps. Markelle Fultz still scores.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Off the assist.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the 3-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Markelle Fultz to Butler. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not that time. He missed it. Rozier into the front court. They're down 3. Hayward, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Markelle Fultz is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 47% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Second of 3 is good. Perfect from the line. It's all 3 of them. Ball's controlled by Boston. Irving to Rozier. Here comes the screen. Irving to Marcus Morris. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. Markelle Fultz. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Butler to bring it up. Up 5. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Wilson Chandler trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. One free throw, count it. It's a three-point play, and the lead up to 8. Irving brings the ball up court. Blocked by Butler.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Time for some new personnel into the game.
Celtics, number 23, Wesley Matthews.
Butler lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rebound Horford. To Irving. It's blocked by Chandler.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Matthews to Irving. He got a piece.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Rozier. And the rebound to Johnson. In the front court comes Smith. His team leads it by 10. Butler. Wow, look at him dive for the loose ball. Butler. No good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Rozier. Deep left corner. No good, and no foul. There it is, Al Horford. He's now 4 for 6.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Sixers call for time. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining. Butler, well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
To Irving. Beyond the arc for 3. Sixers able to clear the rebound. Butler. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Fultz to Butler. Has a chance. Butler with a shot. No good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Butler. Markelle Fultz. Fires the 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Irving. Off the iron. No good. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Takes stock of the floor. Butler won't go down. Irving into the front court. Down by 15. Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
Hayward. Not going down here. Joel Embiid. Almost, but no good. Late heave to beat the buzzer. The Sixers are victorious as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Taylor Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers put one in the win column with a solid performance. And these are the kind of highlights I love to see. Check out the defensive effort that turns so many shots into really embarrassing moments. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Celtics put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
The Philadelphia 76ers did their best work away from the basket. They used a combination of perimeter defense and long-range scoring to get themselves the win.
Player of the game.
Butler put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in a zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was gold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the upcoming games for the Philadelphia 76ers. On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.